I believe it is only the Igbos that are suffering in this regime. The Igbos are suffering a lot. The Igbos are the ones buying the highest price of petrol. I heard that just a few hours ago, officially, the price of petrol has increased. Maybe 1,000 and above, 998 in Lagos. Every other state are having 1,000 and above. And I believe the Igbos are suffering so much. These people that are marginalized are suffering. Man, what a very, very bad time, odd time to become an Igbo person. I know the Yorubas, the Northerners, they are all enjoying this regime. Their brother is there and is doing them a lot of good. Yes, from the time of Obasanjo, I know that these people have been well placed and they are not suffering at all. They are enjoying the goodness of life. Maybe I will quit becoming an Igbo man to say I want to be a Yoruba or an Hausa or Fulani man, because it seems that the country only pays these people, because in our own side, the thing is biting so hard though. Petrol increased to 1,000 naira and above in Nigeria officially. We told some people that this government has nothing to offer. You think that the Igbo man does not know what he's doing. When the Igbo man says that he's not going to join in any protest, you think that the Igbo man does not know what he's doing. When the Igbo man told you that this crop of people cannot bring any desired change, you think that the Igbo man does not know what he's doing. When the Igbo man is telling you that we need to change the system, it is Biafra that we want, you think that they don't know what he's doing. You go to school, you have PhD, you have professor degree, and you are speaking big grammars that does not bring anything to the table. Your academics, your qualification, wherever you are in the north and south, does not bring anything to the table. Nigeria is an import-dependent nation. Just your fuel that you have in abundance, that God gave you in abundance, is scarce and is costlier for you to afford. No be juju be that. I hope, because we are buying fuel over 1,000 naira, 1,050 naira to be precise, and I hope some places they are buying this fuel 2,000 naira, 1,003, some places. So I'm just calling the 1,000 because it is the official price of the NNPC limited or government owned. The other time, Tinubu'S cousin or family member will be purchasing a refinery in somewhere, I believe it is Thailand. Yes, what a good time to be an Emilokon. I will consider joining the APC so that I will know how life is, because this place I am, the life is not sweet. It's very, very hard now. You can barely feed your family, yourself, not to talk of your family. Man, it is a good time to join the APC. When I tell you that majority of Nigerians are goats or sheep, whichever one is more stupid than the other. When I tell you that, if you stand on the streets and you look around you, you see fine girls, well-built men, handsome men, people that have cars, moving up and down, that can speak good English, looking fresh, yes, this one well-dressed and everything. Most of them don't have sense. Most of them are brainless. I said it before that there are some people that you don't need, they don't deserve a voter's card because they cannot make good decisions. Even if they are professors, they don't deserve a voter's card because they cannot make good decisions. Why I'm doing this broadcast is not to, I'm trying to prove a point, to tell you that the best thing is to go regional. Go regional. The West cannot give its best. The best of leaders that will come from the Southwest cannot come under this system. The best of leaders that will come from the East cannot come under this system. Same with the North. Vampires, evil men, occultic men have hijacked power, and they are feeding on the failure of Nigeria as a country. If Nigeria fails, they gain. They are happy. If Nigeria is not working, they are always happy, because it is to their advantage that a country like Nigeria will not work. So when we talk about Biafra and IPOB, some people are laughing at you and saying that you don't know this, you don't know that. My brother, keep on enjoying the government of the day. Now petrol, it is the price. It is what it is. I made a prediction. I said it's going to get to 1,300. You see, these NNPC guys, they are looking for ways to gradually increase. They started with the crisis before it got to somewhere around 800. From 800, it's been moved up to 900. From 900, it's been moved up to 1,000 naira. NNPC say we want to be sole buyer from Dangote. Okay, they deprived Dangote first. From that depriving of Dangote, they now said, okay, they had this fought back with Dangote. Then later, they now reconciled. Okay, let us be sole supplier, buyer of Dangote products. People were complaining. They are playing games with your mind. These people know where they are going. They are going to increase fuel price 1,300. I don't need to explain to you why it is so. Why we need to, at this point in time, increase the price of fuel. Although, with the way the North and the South has destroyed the country, the North and the Southwest, with the way they have destroyed the country, there is need to be measures like removal of subsidy. It is needed. But I said these people don't have what it takes. When I say don't have what it takes, I mean by saying they don't have the capacity, the capability to turn Nigeria around. We will continue saying this until deaf ears start hearing what we are saying. From 185 naira under Buhari, petrol 185 naira, we are in 1,050 naira. Within, let's say a year, that we have, everything has quadrupled, tripled and everything. And you tell me that Nigerians have sense. The reasons why politicians will always have their ways, because they are ruling people that don't have sense, don't have brain. Now an old man will say, why are you abusing? Why are you abusing? Why are you abusing? You don't know that old men, cowards, liars, goats, foolish people grow old. So when you become foolish and you grow old, you want me to now start respecting foolishness. Foolishness does not deserve respect from anywhere. International communities will be looking at Nigerians and be saying, wow, wondering, are these people okay? Are these people human beings? That is why we cannot share a country with such a level of stupidity, ignorance, and foolishness. It is foolishness of the highest order. As an Igbo man, I cannot share a country with people like this. That's why we are pushing very hard to make sure that our people also are liberated from this sheepish character that Nigerians are having. Because most Igbos are also being affected by the virus, mumu virus. Charlie Boy came out the other time. I said, our mumu don't do. Your mumu can never do. Your mumu cannot be cured by just going out to protest. Your mumu will be cured when there's a revolution. And when people want to go and do protests, you carry placard, stand in front of an army man that is carrying gun with bullets, that is ready to fire and kill, that is bloodthirsty, and say that is revolution. You can see how stupid and how foolish some people are. Revolution, you just carry placard. Like what IPOB was doing before. They will carry placard, fight for a right, fight for a right. Army killed many of them. And they decided to get sense to defend themselves. You want a revolution? You know how revolution is being done in other parts of the world. Africa might be different. You know how you can use Ogun and everything. But you cannot just sit down and be discussing bigotry. My brother, my this. I see old people on the streets, unable to meet up with their daily needs. Old people. No wonder you saw at Lagos Island the way people are rushing for bread. The hunger is real. Like I tell some people, whoever is watching this broadcast, you might think that the hunger is not real. You have not come to the street to see what is happening. You have not gone to places to see what is happening. It is getting worse, worse, bad and worse by the end of the day. But an Igbo person will always survive. You see, there's a spirit in an Igbo man that no matter what, he's so resilient to survive. So no matter what is going to happen under Tinubu'S regime, we are going to come out fresh and looking good. See, I pity for those that in time you don't know the difference between somebody who has the capacity and somebody who is manipulating you. This government, they are manipulating you. I want to open your eyes. Fight for conservatism of the Southwest, conservatism of the North. I'm talking about the Hausas because I don't have any business. I don't have any business with the Fulani because the Fulani, they are a highly manipulative set of people. Highly manipulative, much more than Lucifer itself. I'm not talking about the Fulani. I'm talking about the Hausa, people that have pure conscience, people that mean well for themselves. Think about conservatism. Let everybody start pushing for conservatism because it is not going to get any better at any point in time. How do I know? From Buhari to now, everything is going up. We have spent 8 years. Some people born during the time of Jonathan, they are adults now. That's how some of us, as young as we were, we're told that Nigeria will get better, but it always gets worse. Don't let them whine you. Nigeria will not get better because the people there don't have the intention of making Nigeria better. They know what to do more than you and I. I'm telling you the truth. The people at the helm of affairs, they know what to do to turn Nigeria around much more than you and I, because we are not even in that place. We have not seen the challenges of being in that place. They know the challenges. They know what it is they can do to surmount those challenges, but they will not do it because it is not in their nature to turn a country, a mere geographical expression, around. Some people started supporting Tinubu. Now they are drawing back. They are going into regionalism. They refuse supporting a P2B because he's an Igbo man. That bigotry is still there. You are going to regionalism. See, purge your heart, your mind of bigotry. If you're a bigot here, whether you are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, you are possessed by a devil. You are highly possessed by an evil spirit, and you need deliverance. And this is worse than cancer. It is worse than HIV. A bigot. I don't want to see bigots around me. I'm a humanist first. Before I call myself an Igbo person and a Christian, I'm a humanist. I'm a human being first. Then second, I'm a Christian. Then third, I'm an Igbo person. I don't care what you want to say. Anybody who is a bigot has an issue with himself or herself. Look at how bigotry runs. Now, for instance, some people are hating on the Igbo tribe, whatever, what have you. Okay, you think that it is because the Igbos are this or that. That's why they are having that hatred for them, that envy and jealousness for them. Let's have a separate country. Let Nigeria divide. And you go to Oduduwa, you go to the same bigots. Okay, they are now separated from the Igbos. The same bigots hating on the Yorubas are separated from the Yorubas. The same bigots hating on both they are in the Hausa. When they get into Oduduwa as a country, they will still look for ways to express their hatred for somebody that has a little class, a different class from them. Maybe I'm an Ijebu, you're an Egba. Then that bigotry will still fit in. Let's separate Ijebu and Egba, separate them again. They will be looking for somebody that they will express their bigotry on. Maybe somebody who's not from their family. So bigotry is a serious thing. The reasons why people are hating on each other, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, is not because of that Igbo. It is because of it is a nature that is devilish that is amongst them. And that bigotry is what has brought us here that we are today. It has blindfolded your eyes not to see the truth and not to stand by the truth. Some people, they are willing to jettison the truth to stand as a Yoruba person. They are willing to jettison the truth to stand as an Igbo person. They are willing to discard the truth to stand as an Hausa or a Fulani. They don't recognize or they don't value truthfulness because of the bigotry, the evil that is in them, as the demon called bigotry that is in them. So I don't negotiate with terrorists. I call bigots terrorists. That's why an El-Rufai would never have my support any day, any time, because he has shown that level of bigotry. Bigots don't move forward. Bigots don't change the society. Bigots don't have any form of ideology to run any system. Buhari was a bigot. He failed woefully. He failed. I will not call. Let's now. Tinubu now is displaying many symptoms of bigotry, and is failing. He's failing woefully. This is somebody that at the end of his 8 years, he's going to be rejected by the Yorubas and will be left alone with his boys. That's why they will do all they can to extend his tenure from 8 years and above. He will want to put all his boys in power, and he will want to make it bloody. He will have an alliance with the North. I told you, these guys, they don't send you as a Yoruba person. So you are saying, it's my brother. Tiwa no ni. Aburo Kini. My brother. Don't join these people. You are destroying the unborn generations. Fuel 1030. If you told somebody last year that this is not going to go down, I told some people that Tinubu was going to win the elections. I saw it, and I told them, if Tinubu wins these elections, you are going to pay with your blood. It's going to tax you and tax you. You are going to pay. You are going to be the one that will pay and run the government with your sweat. Why they live on extra codes? Why they live large? Why they live big? I told somebody today, I said, during the protest, the last End Bad Governance protest, I was there at the protest ground. The protesters came out, and some honorary members were to address them. I stood in the middle with my camera, and I was noticing some things, some difference. I noticed that the politicians, the lawmakers, were looking fresh, and their skin were like baby, while the protesters were looking haggard. Hungry won't finish protesters, and the people that are telling them calm down were looking so fresh. They were looking, man, they were looking too good that they are staying in a country like Nigeria that does not have money, that is having this kind of inflation. These guys, I don't think they are living in Nigeria, but they will come and tell you, ele, emi lo kan, emi lo kan, Efo Kombale, Amagbewale. What is the result of Efo Kombale, Amagbewale? What is the result of it? An Igbo person will tell you that they are deceiving. You say, Omo Igbo, P2B. Somebody, an old man who has children that are suffering in the country. The children don't have jobs, unemployed. He's saying that instead of P2B to become president, he prefers to die poor. I pray that God answers his prayer. You can see how bigotry has turned people to zombies, to demons, demonic entities. Because of bigotry, you see an Igbo man as not the person that can bring Nigeria out of. But we are still telling you, we'll tell you tomorrow. If you like, don't listen. Unborn generations will confirm what we have said. That if an Igbo man is not involved in Nigeria's project, in Nigeria's leadership, there can never be any change. If you look at communities that are like doing well, cities that are doing well, you must find the input of an Igbo man and also an Edo man. Igbo and Edo, they are the. If you don't see them in any place, just know that that place is a strange place. That's why you find Igbos in every nook and cranny of Nigeria, re-engineering the society. Because you think that because you are indigenous and you are taking advantage of the fact that this is my state, and you're having contracts, you're having licenses to start companies on the idea of others. Some people say it is the people that Tinubu that is employing that. So you now know that the people that is going to work for Tinubu are much more important. But your principal told you that he knows how to select good hands. Another lie. When we told you that he is lying, he's manipulating you, you come out and say, like I said, we have enough of goats in Nigeria. Because I don't see any reason why. I don't see any reason why a normal person, a Christian, a child of God, will be part of APC. I don't see. That's my opinion. A child of God will be part of APC and will not stand against and speak against the evil they are doing. That they will not even send you out of APC. They will not call you a bastard, because normally that's what they call people that don't support Tinubu's and support P2B, they call you Omale. So when you see Yoruba bastard on Twitter, just know that it is these guys, these Yoruba Ronu, and some part of the conservatists that coined that word Omale bastard for anybody that's not supporting their political godfather. So don't blame Harry for using the word Yoruba bastard, because on Twitter these guys always use the word Yoruba bastards, and many people are angry. Even some Yoruba obedience, people that support P2B are getting agitated with the word. But when the Yoruba Ronu were using the word Yoruba bastard, when the Yoruba Ronu were calling their fellow brothers that are supporting P2B bastard, they didn't complain about it. But because it's coming from somebody else, they are complaining about it. They are okay. That's what we call, when we have some symptoms of foolishness in Nigeria, you can never have a country. The Igbos have taken their hands off Nigeria. Wherever Nigeria is going to head to, God help Nigeria. We are looking forward to a place whereby our rights will be respected, that we will have a status as first-class citizens, that we will have leaders that are interested in us. For now, Ireo.